Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the mound now, Tyler McGill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second, center fielder.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Jacob Young, batting with one down, takes a strike. McGill, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And they'll do it again. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it. He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully. Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Low needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Here's a 2-0. That's a little bit low.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Young over at first with one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Punch him out. Sit him down.
Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder James Wood.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. He knocked in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill today, Jake Irvin. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Abrams tosses the first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. There's a Mets lineup now. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Mark Vientos.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Jesse Winker in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And he deals. Lined into right. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Juan Soto now. Ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Soto launched a homer in his most recent game. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. McGill back to work.
Ball, that's out.
Wood bats left, throws right, 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases Home run number 10 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
And now it's Luis Garcia. On the ground, McNeil tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting sixth, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Garrett.
Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And takes low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 out, space is empty. Outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Now 3-0. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Runner takes off. Fouled off down the right side. And that's way high. 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for 1. Adelo. It's a double play.
Batting 6, catcher.
Really nice double play turn right there. It all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ruiz.
súbele mi pan y no le pare. Que escuche todito mi panita lo que traje. Tengo mis ahogos que a mí nadie me compare. Que si se tiran los monos, súbele y no le pare. Pare, 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 pare. Súbele panita y no le pare. Pare, 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 pare. Súbele panita y no le pare. Pare, pare, pare.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Goes down looking. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 3 hits and a loss last night. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, bases empty. That one misses, and the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one outside, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. DeYoung leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
At the plate, Jacob Young, 1 for 1 with a single so far. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Young on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hit in the air, left field. Wood on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. That's towards center. Young makes the catch. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one to first. Alonso takes it to the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff
Now
man.
batting, left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Tap foul at the plate. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Lindor.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And misses inside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Winker, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Nats leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Check swing called strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Juan Soto. He hit into a double play his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. McGill back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Going to count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Outside.
Yep,
and that is ball 1. Garrett goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one almost got him. Two outs. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey, 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the other half. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
For the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
The pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 2-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
No outs, runner at first. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Pitch is in there. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Alonso, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting left
Here's
fielder.
Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. Late swing fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Out towards left center. Taylor under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler McGill done for the day, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jose
Number
Buto.
70.
And he's done a great
Jose
job keeping the ball in the park this
Buto.
year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 in this one. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Outside,
Off the plate, 2-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Young up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. McNeil toss to second, over to first, safe.
Up next for Washington, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And there's a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Danny Young, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Reed Foley, the right-hander, also getting loose. Young off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taylor moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fly to center his first time he's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there.
Shortstop.
That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fastball is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jesse Winker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. On a line. Young grabs it on the run. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work, 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 work. I put in work, work.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Danny Young.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Off for the Nationals.
Well, one-run game. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting second baseman Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, Nats.
And there's a foul ball.
Punch him out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Taylor makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he takes one right on the black. And a count 1-2. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That one misses. Full count 3-2. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Up next,
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jake Irvin will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 68.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one is upstairs. Three-two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Runner on the go. Right side. Low. He steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, out, number 2.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Two outs, runner at first. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. Fastball almost got him there. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one hammered. Holy Toledo! They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 68 won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
on the pitch now for the Nationals, Lucas Sims.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and that's outside.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back
Leading
from the
off
top of
for
the
the
8th. Up
Nationals,
now for
right
Washington,
fielder,
Stone Garrett.
Come on, Danny.
Young back to work. On the corner for a strike.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher,
Digging in, K-Bert Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Come on, 1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. The Mets leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Young at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Nationals.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
58.
bottom of the 8th, Derek Law.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now it's Juan
Leading
Soto.
off for the Mets, right
Law
fielder,
goes 6
Juan
feet 3 inches,
Soto.
225 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%. And I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez appears to be getting loose. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. To first. Might be 2. The throw is wild and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
First and second, no outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And
One
now
ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
First and third, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now pitching for the
Now on the mound
Nationals.
for the Nationals, Jorge
Number
Lopez.
21,
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball 1.
Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
McNeil.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 8-1. First and second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That one to first, low. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They put 2 on the board. 1 hit, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 8 and the Nats 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reed-Foley.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So back to the top of the order. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Paul Blackburn up and throwing. Montas warming up as well. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that skips into dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Inside, and that's ball 1. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That to right. And that will fall.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Young stands at first with 1 out. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Left fielder James Wood.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Next to hit, James Wood. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Off the mark there. 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I ran out of papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blow charge. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge.
I gotta do better.